Hi everybody, it's me again, Margot, for episode 2. And I am trying to use my phone so I will have better volume, but I'm sure one of my kids will bust in here and ruin episode 2. So I thought that this episode would be for girls who never had a dad. I never had a dad, and I know some people go, "Aw," and other people will be like, "Who cares? Why are you telling this story?" Well, it affects you, I believe, as a woman if you never had a dad, because you never got to sit on anybody's lap and hear, "Come here, my princess," and some of us could have came from an abusive family situation, whether we had a dad or not, meaning like if we had a daddy, he could have been a bad butt and useless, and it would have been better had we not even had one. But I'm just saying, in a typical scenario, mommy, daddy, kid family kind of thing. So if you never had a dad, what was it like for you? For me, I was very afraid of my male teachers. I had my uncle and my grandpa, but there was always a lot of tension in our home. God rest his soul, my grandpa was grouchy. That means grumpy, easily angered. My uncle works really hard, and he drove us around where we needed to go to school. If we ever had a school function, or take the whole family out to eat. So my family were 5 people: my mom, my brother, me, my grandma, my grandpa, and my uncle. Was that 6? I think it's 6. Oh, Lord. I'm going to be a bad show host, aren't I? So anyway, it was just really sad not to have a dad, because you never had anybody to be their little girl, male figure. And as you grow up, and if you have children and you're in a marriage, and you see them with their dad, sometimes you can get overwhelmed because you're like, I didn't have that. And you're so happy that your children have a father, but you think back to, oh my God, I don't have one. And as your parents get older, you really realize, as you see your mom, in her 60s, like mine is, you think, my dad, if I had my dad, what would he be like in his 60s? My father, my biological father, he passed away last year. Yes, I think it was last year. I think in January. And some cousins reached out to me that I never got to know. And no, we did not become super close. There's one that I talked to, and I would love to get to know her. But mostly what happens is, when you don't grow up with people, they don't mesh with you as well. And even sometimes you grow up with people and they could care less if you're coming or going. It's just, I'd say luck, or chemistry. So if you didn't have a dad and that affected you, I want you to know that your mom probably did the best that she could, and yes, it was a loss, and you didn't have that, and you probably, you're never going to know what it's like to wrap your arms around somebody who just came in from the office and say, "Daddy, Daddy." I've not got to whisper those words or shout those words more than a handful of times. And the times that I did, it was for my own daughters when their dad came in. So I just wanted to touch base about not having a daddy. It can affect you, but just know that you are more than 2 people put together. A male and a female, you are one wonderful being, and you are here. And it doesn't matter if you have somebody's name on a birth certificate, or you never seen him before, or your mama never gave you any information. It doesn't matter. You are a wonderful whole person. And as YouTube said, with or without you, with or without him, you're doing all right. Thank you. Bye.